128 civics questions for U.S. Citizenship Interview. Random order. The colonists came to America for many reasons. Name one. Freedom. Who signs bills to become laws? The president. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name one power that is only for the federal government. Print paper money. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is the economic system of the United States? Capitalism. Name two important ideas from the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Equality, liberty. The American Revolution had many important events. Name one. Declaration of Independence. Why did the United States enter the Persian Gulf War? To force the Iraqi military from Kuwait. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is Independence Day? The country's birthday. How are changes made to the U.S. Constitution? Amendments. Name one example of an American innovation. Landing on the moon. What is the capital of your state? Answers will vary. Please visit. How long do Supreme Court justices serve? For life. When did all women get the right to vote? After World War I. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. When did the Great Depression start? The Great Crash, 1929. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Why did the United States enter World War II? To support the Allied powers. George Washington is famous for many things. Name one. Father of our country. Name one reason why the Americans declared independence from Britain. High taxes. The Civil War had many important events. Name one. Lincoln was assassinated. Name one thing the U.S. Constitution does. Forms the government. Name one power of the president. Vetoes bills. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? 4 years. How long is a term for a U.S. Senator? 6 years. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Vice President of the United States. Why did the United States enter the Vietnam War? To stop the spread of communism. What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment? Powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people. There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Any citizen can vote. Many documents influence the U.S. Constitution. Name one. Federalist Papers. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. John Jay. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? Senate and House. Supreme Court justices serve for life. Why? To be independent. Thomas Jefferson is famous for many things. Name one. Writer of the Declaration of Independence. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government? Executive branch. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Labor, Secretary of State. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives? 2 years. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name one leader of the women's rights movement in the 1800s. Susan B. Anthony. The President of the United States can serve only 2 terms. Why? Because of the 22nd Amendment. What is Memorial Day? A holiday to honor soldiers who died in military service. Who vetoes bills? The President. Name one power of the U.S. Congress. Rights laws. Why were the Federalist Papers important? They supported passing the U.S. Constitution. What was the Great Depression? Longest economic recession in modern history. Name the 3 branches of government. Congress, President, and the courts. James Madison is famous for many things. Name one. Father of the Constitution. Why is the Electoral College important? It decides who is elected president. Why did the United States enter the Korean War? To stop the spread of communism. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Louisiana. How many senators does each state have? 2. 2. Who elects U.S. senators? Citizens from their state. What are 2 examples of civic participation in the United States? Vote, run for office. Who is Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military? The President. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Benjamin Franklin is famous for many things. Name one. U.S. diplomat. What is one part of the judicial branch? Supreme Court. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. The U.S. Constitution starts with the words "we, the people." What does "we the people" mean? Self-government. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What founding document was written in 1787? U.S. Constitution. How many seats are on the Supreme Court? 9. There were 13 original states. Name 5. New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey, North Carolina, South Carolina. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? The nation's first motto was E pluribus unum. What does that mean? Out of many, one. The executive branch has many parts. Name 1. President. What war did the Americans fight to win independence from Britain? American Revolution. Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than U.S. senators? To more closely follow public opinion. What did the Civil Rights Movement do? Fought to end racial discrimination. What is the form of government of the United States? Republic. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? 5. The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document? Declaration of Independence. Why did the United States enter World War I? To support the Allied powers. What is Veterans Day? A holiday to honor people in the U.S. military. How many amendments does the U.S. Constitution have? 27. Abraham Lincoln is famous for many things. Name 1. Freed the slaves. Who elects members of the House of Representatives? Citizens from their district. Name 2 promises that new citizens make in the Oath of Allegiance. To obey the laws of the United States. Be loyal to the United States. Alexander Hamilton is famous for many things. Name 1. One of the writers of the Federalist Papers. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What U.S. war ended slavery? The Civil War. What is the highest court in the United States? Supreme Court. Name your U.S. representative. Answers will vary. Please visit. What group of people was taken and sold as slaves? Africans. Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent? Citizens in their district. Why is it important to pay federal taxes? Required by law. Who is the governor of your state now? Answers will vary. Please visit. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What amendment says all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are U.S. citizens? 14th Amendment. During the Cold War, what was one main concern of the United States? Communism. What founding document said the American colonies were free from Britain? Declaration of Independence. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Name 3 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Memorial Day, Labor Day. Who was the United States' main rival during the Cold War? Russia. Name one power that is only for the states. Give a driver's license. What part of the federal government writes laws? Congress. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? Citizens of their state. What does the Bill of Rights protect? Rights of Americans. Who appoints federal judges? The President. Why is the Declaration of Independence important? It says all people are created equal. Name one U.S. military conflict after the September 11th, 2001 attacks. War in Iraq. Where's the Statue of Liberty? New York, Harbor. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? 435. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. How can people become United States citizens? Naturalize. Why does each state have 2 senators? Equal representation. Who can vote in federal elections, run for federal office, and serve on a jury in the United States? Citizens. It is important for all men age 18 through 25 to register for the Selective Service. Name one reason why. Required by law. Martin Luther King, Jr. is famous for many things. Name one. Fought for civil rights. Some states have more representatives than other states. Why? Because they have more people. What is the supreme law of the land? U.S. Constitution. Dwight Eisenhower is famous for many things. Name one. General during World War II. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is one way Americans can serve their country? Vote. There are 3 branches of government. Why? Checks and balances. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. When did all men get the right to vote? After the Civil War. What are 3 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of religion. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more.